Welcome to another episode of the podcast. We have a very special guest today. I'm so glad he's here. You've seen him on, Comedy Central, Instagram. He's quite literally one of the funniest people in New York City. Please welcome back to the pod, Adam Gilbert, everybody. Come on in. And maybe, I thought you were going to enter from this side. No, I mean, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
Well-oiled machine. What do we got? It looks it's a hostage. Okay. What is going on here?
The show is more pro-Palestine now.
Oh, that was the problem.
Yes.
All right, needed to be more pro-Palestine.
I just want everyone to know that I'm still adhering to my principles.
Yeah.
So I got this from Amazon and I got this from Amazon.
Yeah.
And
you look like an operator in Sicario.
Good. Good. No one has the balls to stand behind what they believe in. You know? Anyway, it's good to be here. How are you feeling?
Doing good, man. How about you?
We're starting a little late. We're starting like 45 minutes late. I think the show needs like a showrunner or something.
Yeah.
Because it can't be Johnny.
Yeah.
Because it can't be me.
No.
It can't be me because I don't like being the boss.
No.
I don't like being anybody's boss.
No, it doesn't feel really right for you.
It doesn't feel right for me.
No.
We need like an old man. We need like an 80-year-old man in a suit coming in here and being like, Johnny, go over here.
Who's the oldest person we know?
The oldest. My grandfather is 98. Oh, about to turn 98.
Can we bring him in?
He can't. I would love to, but he can't really leave his house. Maybe we'll go on site. We'll go on site for a little interview. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do this weekend.
Yeah.
I'll go and interview my grandparents.
You should, man. How are they doing?
Yeah. They're doing okay. They're 99 and 98.
Well, 99. So they're about to hit the big triple.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, dude, that would be sick to hit the
My
triple.
grandfather was like supposed to die this summer. Everybody got ready for him to die.
Whoa.
Some cousins came in, visited, to like essentially say goodbye.
Yeah.
And he's just still hanging on. I don't know what's going on. I think he needed to see Trump come back. So I think maybe when he gets sworn in, maybe that's when they'll go.
Is this an old like Italian Republican guy or just old?
They're, Irish, Italian. And then my grandmother's Polish.
That freaks me out. I always forget you're like other things
my dad's
besides Italian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whatever. Yeah. And you know what else I am? You brought this up when you came in.
Yeah.
That I have autism.
Yeah.
You reminded me very graciously that I have autism, which I love. I love when people do that, Johnny, because I love when people just use that as a cudgel, you know?
Well, I
love being in an argument with somebody and they go, actually, you're autistic.
Well, it had to be the fourth time you brought up Rebels to me.
Rebels?
Star Wars Rebels.
I didn't talk about Rebels.
What did you talk about with the Star Wars? One of the Tales of the Jedi or something?
No. Oh. No, I don't remember talking about Star Wars.
Oh,
I'm kind of over Star Wars.
Oh, here we go.
Because it's woke.
Yeah.
It's run by feminists.
Star Wars is no longer my best friend. Palestine is now my best friend.
Palestine's now my best friend.
That's your new Star Wars.
That's my new, yeah. Yeah, I have action figures.
Texts, just whole text blocks from Mike, like, so, Qui-Gon and, really Dooku by extension.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have autism. And
what's wrong with that? I'm passionate about stuff.
You're passionate, and then you're like, bashful. You're bashful.
I don't like when people do that because they go like, you have autism, and then it makes me go like, oh, it puts me on the defensive because I go, oh, okay, yes, I'm an R word.
Yeah, you're an R word.
Oh, sure. So right, of course, anything you say in the argument is going to be legitimate, and then anything that I say, I'm just some Well, I think people do try to paint me as some kind of I know the tricks.
You know the tricks.
I know the tricks
autism?
that people employ.
Oh, of manipulation.
Of to manipulate me specifically.
How do people manipulate you?
What's that?
How do people manipulate?
People manipulate me because I had a little out, and you know what? I'm starting to learn how to fight back, specifically to me.
Okay.
I'm learning how to fight back against everybody who's oppressing me. And I had a little outburst at my wife last Saturday. I had a little outburst. I forget what I said, but I said, stop it. And then she goes, and then I think I left, and she goes, you yell at me constantly. And I said, no, I don't.
No, I
said,
don't.
I don't yell at you constantly. I had a little outburst, and I'm not apologizing for that.
That's healthy.
You Yeah. Well, I think what people do sometimes is they focus on the outburst.
Yeah.
So they go. So if you have an outburst,
Yeah.
and then they're able to go, look, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're having an outburst. And
Yeah.
I go, actually, no. The thing you did
Yeah.
was the thing you did that triggered the outburst.
Yeah.
Was worse than the outburst, and that's how you fight.
Yeah.
I learned that from friend of the show, Lauren, who's a listener.
Yeah.
Who's an insane woman from Philadelphia. I just want to say shout out to Lauren.
Shout out to Lauren. We
Shout
love
out
you.
to Lauren. She's a single mother
Hey.
of triplets.
Oh, whoa.
She has 3 mixed race triplets.
Whoa.
And she's a tumultuous relationship with her kid's father. They've been together since they were like 17 or something. So they've been together like 17 years,
Okay.
off and on, or I don't know, whatever. I don't pry, but she is teaching me. I've been chatting with her a little bit because she's a longtime fan and friend of the show, you know, and I've been chatting with her. I'm absorbing her like Philadelphia like power.
Oh, fuck. No.
I'm learning how to fight like a woman.
Like a woman from fucking Philly.
I'm learning how to fight like a woman from Philly.
Oh no! So what happened here? What did you pick up from her?
What I picked up from her
Yeah.
was that she's like, because she's like bipolar 2 or something. and so she's like bipolar 2.
Yeah.
So she's like, you know, sometimes people will focus on your reaction, and they won't focus on what they did to cause that reaction. I'm not saying you should have outbursts all the time.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you're gonna punch a hole in the wall, you got to fix it.
So you're
you can
saying
make it
this
a project with your son, but I'm also saying that, like, don't let people trick you. This is advice for everybody, for Palestinians. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is how you relate to Hamas. It's not the outburst.
This is how you
It's what caused it.
Yeah, this is how you fight the oppressor, whether the oppressor is Israel or your wife Deborah. This is how you argue with the oppressor. Okay, they don't let them focus on the anger. Don't let them focus on your anger. Don't give them that. You know, you go. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care that I had the outburst. I don't care that I did October 7th, because look at the thing that you did that made me do October 7th. Look at what you made me do. So shout out to it's not look at what you made me do. It's not look at what you made me do. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop apologizing for the outburst. Because you can't just focus on the outburst. You can't just focus on the outburst. You have to focus on what led up to it. So you piece of shit, calling me I'm autistic, you know, like that is bullying, and that's manipulation. And I will not bow to your ableist bullying.
Good luck.
Because it bugs me when people do that. When people when people diagnose me with autism, right? I go, how do you know? You're not a doctor.
Yeah.
First of all, my brother is like full on, you know, like medically autistic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like is probably gonna kill my parents with his autism.
Yeah.
You know, he's like 270 pounds or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like he's gonna murder one of my parents. I'm not gonna murder my parents.
No.
Unless they, you know, unless they fuck with me again. Unless my dad tries to finger my ass again. Just kidding. But anyway.
I don't think he's going to do it now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You passed your sell by date.
What?
You passed your sell by date for butt touches.
I guess, yeah. Yeah. He abuses Freddy. Have you seen that movie?
Which one?
Freddy Got Fingered?
Dude, it's one of my favorites. I love Freddy Got Fingered so much.
Okay.
Probably just because, like, it's one of those movies that when
Can we just jump back to the autism thing real quick? I'm not going to let people use that as a cudgel against me anymore, because I don't care. Especially if we're in a discussion about something. I'm not going to be like bullied into being like, oh, was I autistic? I'm going to respond to that. I'm going to respond by being more autistic.
Yeah, can we jump back into
I'm going to put peanut butter in my ass crack, and I'm going to, I don't know if this is a symptom of autism, but I'm going to reach down into my ass crack, pull out the peanut butter, and start licking it in front of you. The next time someone tells me I'm autistic, Just watch. You watch how fucking autistic I can be. And shout out to Lauren for helping me realize my true potential. Anyway.
Can we jump back into the previous thing?
Yeah.
Because it made me uncomfortable to change topics.
What's the previous thing? Oh, okay.
No, I'm being you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not autistic, but let's keep
I'll
it on what I was
topic.
talking
Let's
about.
talk about Freddy Got Fingered.
No.
Come
We're
on.
talking about this whole thing. No.
Let's do Freddy Got Fingered. I love that movie.
What year did it come out?
I'm sorry. Let me throw to you. Wait, what year did it come out? I want to say like 2001 or 2000.
Yeah, it was 2000. Good job.
It was 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he was right the first time. I shouldn't have even messed with you on that one.
What I remember about it though is everybody hated it so much.
Yeah.
Like critics hated it. Like Roger Ebert was like, "This is an abomination."
It's an abomination.
Oh, because he has no face.
No, because he's fat.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I guess now he would be
Yeah,
like,
why don't you
"That's
grow a face?
Yeah, grow a face, asshole.
And he was like, "Oh, this is an abomination." People were like, "Oh, it's the worst movie ever made." And then you watch it, and you're like, "It's just a guy being silly.
It's just, funny.
It's just a guy who made the movie that he wanted to make."
Yeah, but people don't have any respect for dreams.
Isn't Drew Barrymore in it?
Yeah, because when she and him were married.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
He bagged Drew Barrymore for
Drew
being a little silly boy.
yeah. That's an amazing movie. He bagged Drew Barrymore and put her in the movie.
Yeah.
That's a good movie, fellas.
Yeah. And it's fun to cast your wife in something and give her something to do, like have her play like a donkey or whatever.
Yeah, and to have her like be not at all interested in him, I love that bit. Yeah, it's a fun one.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Somebody that's been in that's a common trope, I guess.
Yeah, Always Sunny.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
Charlie and the
Charlie's
Waitress.
And the Waitress. Yeah, and then that could be funny. Maybe we'll do a segment on this show. Deb could like be my ex-wife.
Easy.
Play my ex-wife.
Oh, it'd be hilarious.
My ex-wife Linda.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got a wig. Yeah. Or something like that. Anyway, what's going on with you? How are you?
Bro, not much, man. I was just traveling a little bit. I was in LA and Chicago for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Now I'm back here. Traveling always makes me all, I don't know. I need a few days.
You do?
I need a few days to kind of recoup. Do you?
A few days? Yeah.
I'm like, after flying here to there and there and there.
Yeah.
What do you, I don't know.
Take red eyes sometimes?
Dude, I mean, I'm such a not morning guy. I consider like an 11 a.m. flight a red eye.
Yeah.
You got to get there at like 9, so you got to wake up at 7.
Yeah. Johnny, is the show bad now that I asked Adam a question? Should it be more me talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be more you talking.
Yeah.
Boss?
No.
Yeah.
How about you? How's your trip going?
What's that?
How's your day going?
It's going good. I can't complain. I called it's going good. What do I want to say?
I don't know.
The red eyes.
Yeah.
So, can you sleep on the plane?
Dude, I sleep on every plane. I love it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Some people say they can't.
I don't get that at all.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're sitting up in a really nice, comfortable chair?
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, I like taking the red eye, and then you get home, you fly in, you get home at like 7, 8 o'clock. You get to the airport 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then you go home, you get to nap for like 3 hours. It's
That
like
good.
your little treat.
Yes.
It
It
is
does
owed to
feel
you.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I had to
And then you wake up and someone's threatening you with a lawsuit. Which is fine because it's not. There's nothing bad there. Nothing bad is happening.
Good. Nothing
and I can't
bad
talk about
is happening.
we can't talk about it on the show. But you can join the Patreon to figure out who wanted to sue Mike Recine. So patreon.com/outforsmokes. We will reveal who wanted to. We will reveal who threatened to sue me for libel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to talk about someone on a podcast who threatened to sue you for talking about them on a podcast.
Well, he said just don't talk about me on the show again and I won't sue you. So that's the deal that we have. That's the deal that we made. And you know what? He was very fair and very reasonable.
Yeah.
And I have
don't
nothing
talk
but
about him on the
respect.
podcast.
I'm not talking about him on the podcast. I'm telling you why I'm not going to talk about him.
Fucking Guido.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you why I refuse to talk.
I'm telling you why I won't talk about this
No,
person.
I'm explaining why I'm not talking about this person. Because he's very reasonable and a great guy. and we
Yeah.
have only positive things to say about him.
We love
Johnny, say
everybody.
something positive about the guy who threatened to sue us.
Let's not even make it that specific. Let's say it's a person. We don't know who this is,
Yes,
but we love everybody.
We love everybody. I love every single person on this earth.
Yes.
We're all God's creatures.
We're all God's,
We're all God's
creatures.
creations. Yeah.
And and
No, don't say something positive. Don't say anything. All right, moving on.
fucking dumbass.
How am I a dumbass? I'm handling this. I'm tired of everyone thinking that I'm a dumbass. I'm actually playing 12D chess at all.
Yeah, he's playing 12D chess. Mike always play. Can you? Do
12D
you?
hungry,
I'm
hungry
terrible at
hippos.
chess. How are you at chess?
I tried to do it in like 3rd, 4th grade because
Yeah.
our principal had a chess tournament.
Yeah.
And then he was caught with child pornography. No. I tried to do it in like 4th grade. I got into chess and I
Yeah.
thought I was going to be good at it. And then I
Yeah.
lost in the first round of the chess tournament
Yeah.
to the kid who ended up winning the championship. I
Yeah.
think. Dean Patron, shout out. He's a good-
You
he's a
remember
good
the
guy.
name?
Well, he was like a friend of mine. Yeah,
Oh,
I went
okay.
to like elementary school with him.
Dean
And
Patron.
then he went to private school.
Oh, gotcha.
And I said, no, I want to be with the common man. New Jersey public school. But yeah, he was a good dude. And
you would have changed your tune if you won that chess
is
tournament.
chess. Should I get into it now? Yeah.
No,
It seems fun.
it's hard.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sure.
fucking what the hell?
Yeah.
No.
And it seems even when you play against the computer's like you can't turn down the intelligence of the computer.
You can't play it on easy mode.
Yeah. You turn the setting to like, yeah. Guy from Staten Island.
guy from Queens, guy from Staten Island, Mike Recine.
Come on. Wait, so I'm the dumbest.
yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Johnny, I like people thinking that I'm dumb.
Yeah?
Yeah, because then I get to be like,
It's an expectations game.
I'm like Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, you're like Kaiser Soze. You like start walking without like a. I guess it's not a limp because you don't have a limp. You know
No.
that shot of the feet
Yeah.
when it reveals that he's truly like a genius.
I just revealed that I have a small penis instead of a big dumb guy one.
Slowly taking off a big fake dick. And the camera's booming down. It's like, and the guy's like
Oh my
dropping a
God.
coffee mug. Like, oh my God,
Yeah.
he has a big cock.
Oh my God, he was smart with a small penis.
And then you just slowly get into a sports car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turn on what's the show that small dick guys listen to? I turn on
Who are we gonna make fun of? I don't know.
who we're gonna make fun of.
Yeah.
There's nobody. There's no culture to make fun of anymore.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking bullshit. Culture sucks now.
Yeah. Do you listen to podcasts?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to like
What's your rotation?
I listen to pretty much like I listen to this one.
You listen to this one?
Yeah, once in a
sorry.
while.
No, you don't. Come on.
Once in a while, I'll put it on. I'll see who's on.
Don't lie to me.
I won't. I don't listen to this.
Yeah.
I don't know, Chapo, Truanon,
Yeah.
Adam Friedland. I really love Conan's pod. That one's good. You should get
I
into
was
that. Get some
listening to it
celebs.
today. I was listening to it today. It was good stuff.
Good stuff. Do you listen to Al
It was good
Pacino one?
stuff. No.
You got to do that.
Al Pacino doing a podcast.
Yeah. He's like,
What is happening?
hello, Conan.
Yeah.
It's like he's more old than he is Al Pacino now.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But it's a good episode. Listen to it.
How did that happen that we're like that we became mainstream media?
What do you mean?
We're mainstream media.
Oh.
White boy podcasts are mainstream media. Me, Theo, Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
your peers.
all my peers. Are You Garbage? All the white boy podcasts.
Yeah.
Are literally mainstream media.
It's nuts.
If Kamala
Yeah.
had done this show, maybe she would have done a little better.
Yeah, she would have been like, I don't like the flag.
Now, can we
Wait.
take off the flag?
I want you to keep doing this because I have no idea what this is. This is Cosby.
I had sort of an impression. I had sort
You're
of an
doing
impression.
Cosby right now.
No, but I had an
I'm
impression.
Kamala Harris. Oh.
Well, I had an impression of her where she goes, and I had a friend, and she was molested. My friend. Wait. No, that's not good. No. But stop, because I did have a Johnny. Tell him I had a.
It was
decent one.
good.
It was good. I need to listen to her talk a little bit, but she has sort of the cadence, and she says, and she says, I have a friend, and she was molested. My friend was molested, and she was raped and molested, and then I prosecuted the guy who molested her. She's always talking about rape and getting molested.
Yeah,
She's a fucking sicko.
Com molester.
Yeah,
That's something.
She's a goddamn sicko.
I realized you can do her voice by having Sebastian Maniscalco doing that voice, but making it really slow. Like, people, aren't you embarrassed?
Aren't you embarrassed?
Joe Biden went to Chipotle. It feels ridiculous.
I was at the gym doing the big tire. That'd be funny. Imagine if she started doing act outs.
Doing the big tire, just a rowing.
I'm doing the rowing machine. I'm lifting up the big tire.
Yeah.
Hey, it was better a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
The only impressions I really do are Kamala and Patrick Bet-David.
Wait, who's Patrick Bet-David?
He's that guy that does the Valuetainment podcast.
I don't know
an
what
Iranian.
this is.
He's like an Iranian guy who talks like this, and he says, like, do you think that kid? He says like the craziest stuff, but he's very. He says the craziest stuff, but he's very like calm about it, you know.
What
he's like, now, do you think that kids should be able to change their genitals, to get hormones and change their genitals? But he wears a suit. he like comes off really normal, but he's so crazy.
Just this fully buttoned up transparent.
They're making the kids gay.
What do you think about that? You should do that. You should have a guy like that. I gotta
brush up on that one too.
In a suit, being like a fucking nutcase.
He had Anthony Weiner on his show. And he goes. Whoa. He starts the interview. He starts by going, "So you are like a very weird guy."
Okay, this is good.
Awesome. Yeah. So you are a very weird guy, and then he's like asking him like why Hillary Clinton like molested kids or whatever like on the show. And Anthony Weiner's like, "That is misinformation. That is not true." And you're sitting here. He's like, "No, we have it. It's on the internet right now. We got it from partofthestorm.org."
Sending pictures
really
in the middle of sending a picture to his cock.
Yeah.
Just, that is not true.
That's actually, I think he's got that figured out, because if you're dressed, if you're put together, you can say crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really say too much crazy shit.
I can't say too much. I'm kind of dialing it back today.
Yeah.
A little bit. This is toned down, Mike Recine. Yeah.
I like this. Buttoned up Recine.
You know, because I have to advocate for the people of Gaza and Lebanon on the show.
You do.
So I have to I have to be calm.
Yeah.
I have to be even keel.
Even keel. I have to be Key and Peele.
Yeah. They're making your kids gay. Why do you want your kids to be gay? Stuff like that. Anyway,
It does sound like a good podcast. I like that. What about you?
It's fun. And I've said this before. And I'm like, you listen to him and you're like, oh, I'm going to get rich, because he talks about like the markets and stuff. You know, they talk about the news, but they talk about it in like through like a business lens, which is probably what this show should do. I'm sick of this commie horse shit.
Yeah, we should get into business talk.
We got to stop being commies.
Yeah,
get into business talk.
We should. Let's talk about year-over-year growth.
Yeah,
and EBITDA and stuff.
Yeah. So you asked me what I listened to. So yesterday I just needed like something to listen to, and I threw on Rania Khalek. She's a journalist. She's like a Lebanese American journalist. She's got a show called Dispatches, which is very good.
Oh, I've heard of Dispatch.
Yeah. So she's like an independent journalist.
Oh wow.
So she's always reporting on this stuff, and so she starts the show and she's like, today I'm talking to a man who had his entire family killed in Lebanon from a bombing. And then so I'm like on my way to the gym.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I can't turn this off. I have to listen to the guy.
Yeah.
I have to listen to the guy whose family got killed.
Yeah.
In the bombing.
Yeah.
You know?
I think you're doing like a Larry David, like, well, I have to listen to it. I can't just go to the gym. But yeah, you can. You could totally just go into the gym and then listen to it later.
I felt guilty turning it off.
Oh my God, here we go.
Because I said, this is important, you know? Oh, and then it's like people are, well, what? We have the luxury of looking away from all this horror.
Yeah, and doing podcasts.
I mean, the least I can do is spend $9 on Amazon to get this flag.
Yeah.
And another $9 for this coffee and just put it on Deb's credit card.
She just calls you Mike.
Stop buying Palestinian memorabilia.
And you're like, I've learned how to defend myself. I'm not.
Deborah, you're trying to trick me into having an outburst right now, and you're not doing it. October 7th was an outburst. I might have to do one. You made me do this.
That should be the name of this episode. You made me do this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not bad.
No.
Yeah. It is cool to learn the tricks from an insane woman from Philadelphia.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The tricks, like how to be mentally ill.
Yeah.
And use it. It's like jujitsu a little bit.
Yeah. You're like learning really cool like skills from the most insane people I've ever heard of. Like
I know
an Iranian guy who's like buttoned up going, do the kids
They're trying to
look
tone
at
your
just
kids'
genitals?
Yeah.
And then you're learning from Philly. I do genuinely agree with you on that. You will
They're going to give
learn-
them hormones.
You learn so much from like people who are just kind of nuts because they don't really have any problem just kind of laying it all on the table.
Laying it on the table.
You do see stuff and you're like, oh, actually, that's a kind of interesting thing you just did. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I like that. I agree.
And then that gives you the freedom to decide what you want to take and what you want to throw away, you know?
Yeah.
Like when Dan Bilzerian says, hey, you know, all Israel's lying, right? You go, oh, that's good. But then when he says, and also the Holocaust didn't happen, you can go, oh, that's bad. I don't believe in that. We're not down with any kind of Holocaust denial. Yeah. We ain't with that.
Yeah, or professional gambling. That shit's fucking stupid.
What's professional? What do you mean?
Isn't that what Dan Bajillions was like famous for?
Oh, that's what he claimed, yeah.
Oh, do you think he's like a CIA guy?
Isn't it funny that I thought for a second, I was like, oh, that guy turned his life around. He's trying to be better. He's trying to be a better person.
He's getting into Holocaust denialism in his second act.
Because every bad person has to do stuff that's good. So he was like being anti-Israel.
Yeah.
Like, I bet he grew a conscience and now he's good.
Yeah.
And now he's just using it to do Holocaust denial.
Yeah.
You guys with the Holocaust denial, you got to stop.
Yeah.
You got stop.
Very well documented. It did happen.
It did happen.
And it was terrible. Yeah.
It was not good.
Nope.
That's all we're going to say. Stop doing the Holocaust denial. You're making us look bad.
Yeah.
You know, and don't clip this to where it says do Holocaust denial. Like, don't edit this. You know,
don't fucking edit this at all.
Don't edit this at all.
Keep it as is right now.
Stop doing Holocaust denial.
Don't do it. Of any Holocaust. I mean,
because I don't want to start having to look into it. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
No.
Because, you know?
No, yeah, because then he'll get hooked. He loves rabbit holes.
I love rabbit holes. I'm a little bit of a rabbit in that way.
He fucks rabbits. He loves rabbit holes so much.
I'm a little bit of a rabbit fucker in that way.
I'm a little bit of a rabbit fucker. You're like holding a carrot with a stick so that a rabbit will let you fuck it.
Yeah. But anyway, so I felt bad because I'm listening to this podcast and this guy's saying that, like, you know, my whole family lives in this one building in Lebanon.
Yeah.
They live in this one building, and there was an airstrike, and my parents were killed, and my sister went to the store, but a couple of my nieces and nephews were killed. I have a 3-year-old son, so my 3-year-old lost their grandparents.
Oh my God.
My dad lived in this house in the countryside, and he took care of the plants and everything. You know, it's just like, you know, everybody. Yeah. Everybody that dies over there is a person.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and sometimes I think back. We'll get back to jokes in a second, but sometimes I have to think back to like little individuals because they just become numbers after a while. Yeah. So you got to think back to like individuals. That's why. Yeah. This might be. You can say whatever you want about this, but that's why sometimes I will save a picture of like a dead baby or a dead child that I see. Yeah. Because I want to remember that person as like an individual and that like that was somebody's kid, that was somebody's you know, daughter or son or whatever, and now they don't get to like have a podcast or whatever they would have done with their life. I get it burned in my head like that. I mean, obviously no pun intended, but that kid with the hand
where he's like burning alive in that tent. That was I can't vote. I'm not voting
Good.
this year. After
Good for
that,
you.
I didn't vote. No.
Good for you.
After I saw that, I'm like, no.
Great.
And then I was almost about to figure out how to vote by mail just in case.
Yeah.
And then she got that endorsement from Dick Cheney, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
bye.
And guess what?
Fuck off.
Guess what, Adam?
Yeah.
You and 15 million other registered Democrats didn't vote.
Yeah.
You're fucking losers. A group of people never deserve to lose less
Yeah, dude.
in the history of the world.
Absolute dog shit. They're
Sorry.
still asking me for money.
Yeah.
Are you getting emails from Harris Waltz like, what do you need money for right now? What the fuck is happening?
When they text me, I just say, stop killing the babies.
Oh, that probably cuts them out, yeah. They're just awful. Remember that Tim Waltz fucking
I told
debate?
Chuck Schumer that to his face.
You did?
I said, I walked by him at a thing and I said, let's stop the baby killing. And then I ran away. I was scared.
Yeah, you sure showed him.
Well, I am kind of a coward, yeah.
Yeah.
But I try not to be.
Stop the baby killing! Yeah, I told that to his face.
Hey, Mom, guess what I just did?
Hey, guess what I just did? Yeah, I told off Chuck Schumer.
I think he pissed his pants.
It's like, is that a pro-life guy or is that an Israel guy? I guess we'll never know. And then it just goes back to it. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, that's a good
He could have
point.
thought you were a pro-life guy.
He could have thought I was a pro-life guy.
You're like an Italian guy.
I'm
like,
Italian.
Hey, stop the baby killing. He's like, these pro-lifers are out of control. I sure told him a thing or two about Gaza. Fucking dumbass.
I'm not a dumbass.
Stop the baby killing. Hey, stop the baby killing, mister.
That's such a good point. I didn't even think of that, Adam. He probably thought I was a fucking pro-lifer.
He's been hearing that his whole career.
And he just didn't care. He's like, this another fat wop who hates abortion.
What if you even did get to him and he's like, fuck, maybe my last thing before Trump gets elected, let's not codify Roe. Maybe, you know what, the people have spoken.
He's
Let's
like,
not codify Roe.
I'm tired of Italian guys yelling at me on the street.
The ultimate Kramer move. Like, stop the baby killing. He's like, maybe he's right. God damn it.
He just does the wrong thing.
He just doesn't codify Roe.
He makes that his life mission.
Because of Mike Recine being a dumbass.
How is that? That's not me being a dumbass. I'm sure he knows.
Being a fucking wop.
I'm sure he could tell that I'm spiritually Arab.
So pro-life.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, every like ethnic group is pretty like pro-life, right?
I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that, Adam. You would think he would. I hope he knows. I looked him in the eye, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you looked him right in the eye.
Yeah.
I know. That's too bad.
Well, hopefully there will be another street fair soon that I can. I'm like, hey, remember me? I meant the babies in Gaza.
I don't remember you at all.
I don't think
freaky fuck.
It's like I don't think about you at all.
I don't think of it. Oh man, I am balls deep in Mad Men.
Are you?
I am mid season 4 right now. Oh my god, what a show!
Never saw it.
Dude, it is that good.
I really only watch King of Queens.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes I get 20 minutes to myself, and I
Yeah.
can either jack off or watch King of Queens.
Yeah. You'd be like, yeah, Jerry Still is kind of like Qui-Gon. Mike loves Star Wars. I don't know. Does the pod know that?
I think so. I guess I love it. And
No.
I go back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm kind of selective, and I haven't
Yeah.
thought about. I honestly haven't thought about Star Wars in a while.
Yeah.
But I do have a picture of on my desktop. I have a picture of
yeah.
young Yoda on my desktop.
Like Baby Yoda? Or
No, it's like him as a young man, like he's like a jacked like young Jedi.
Jack Yoda.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to.
Fucking looks like me.
What?
It just looks like me.
I'm gonna send this to Johnny right now. So I put it on. AirDrop. He does kind of look like you. Yeah.
Pussy getting Yoda.
You're a strong person.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is you. This is spiritually you.
I was making fun of you for saying that to Chuck Schumer and then run away. But I had a near-death experience in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
I almost got hit by a pickup
Let's
truck.
stop real quick.
Yeah.
Do you make fun of me behind my back?
No.
Probably a little bit.
No, I'll send screenshots of you like texting something funny to like other comedians, and then they'll be like, "LOL." And that's about it. It'll be like you sending me something about like, yeah, Qui-Gon or something like that.
Right. Because I'm just saying, nobody likes to feel crazy.
Yeah. Or you'll send me something like, "Deb fucking hates me," or something like that.
does.
I'll just be like, "LOL," and I'll send it to Maddie Wiener, and she'll be like, "Haha."
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah. She kind of does. Yeah. I don't think she thinks I'm funny. I don't think I've ever made her laugh. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Deb?
Yeah.
I've seen her laugh because of you.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Maybe my brain is like, well, I hope so.
Yeah.
But I think she makes you. Yeah.
Hey, we got to credit you with something.
Huh.
You helped me write our now famous hooker episode.
What up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. That
was
a fun
fun.
experience.
That was fun.
That was fun writing it.
It's fun to sit down and write comedy with
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
Because I do this thing where I take on too much.
Yeah.
And I think I try to do everything myself.
Yeah. We ordered Pizza Hut. I ordered Pizza Hut, and he had some, and he liked it.
I really did like it.
It's good. Pizza Hut is
no, it's
good.
It's good. It's good.
Yes.
Johnny, you're agreeing.
Johnny agrees. I'm from Indiana, so that like is like pizza to me. Like that's not like fake. And
Yeah.
I was
It's
just like,
better
"Oh,
than it's
what
better
is
than
that?"
Domino's. It tastes more like
Yeah.
childhood. Because
Yeah.
we weren't really like a Domino's family.
No.
But we would get pizza every Friday night, and my
Yeah.
my dad would hate when we got from Pizza Hut because he would like bitch because he's like a little fancy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
So it
Italian.
was kind of fun to piss off my
Yeah.
my beta male cucked father.
You're gonna cuck
I
your
get it.
father with Pizza
With
Hut.
Pizza Hut, yeah. He'd be like, I don't want this. I might get some pizza. Is there a Pizza Hut in around here?
There's one in the Upper West Side,
Yeah.
like a small, like to-go one.
Yeah. I guess we got to go.
I think I'm good on the
Somewhere
Pizza Hut during the day.
Where did you get it? All right. Fine.
I just ordered it. I think they have it in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Or like Queens or something like that.
Yeah. There was a pizza place
Yeah.
that we would go to, and there was the people who worked there in Jersey. It kind of looked like Star Wars a little bit. It looked like the Star Wars cantina.
the cantina. Why? Just because there was a lot of different people there. Like, whoa, what is it, fucking aliens?
No, but there was a girl that worked there that looked like Jabba the Hutt. And there was a girl that worked there that looked like there was a guy that worked there that looked like his little like minion or whatever.
Yeah.
And one time my dad went there to pick up pizza.
Yeah.
He came back and he goes, God, that place, there's a lot of real mutants in there, huh? Not just eating there, but working there too. And my mom got really upset. She's like, how could you say that about people?
How could you say they were mutants? When your own son is a mutant. That's about Mike.
Yeah, what the hell, Dad?
Hey, what the hell? You've been making fun of me behind my back?
Making fun of me? You got a problem? Dad, you got a problem with mutants?
You got a problem with mutants over here? He's
How am I
such a funny X-Man.
How am I a mutant?
I don't know. It's
Okay.
funny to call
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah, it's funny to call somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, remember when I brought up that I almost got hit by a truck in Chicago and you just glazed right
Yes,
past that?
tell me about that. What happened? Almost got hit by- What did I even interrupt you with? I
I
forget.
don't know, something about anyway, let me get before you finish, let me get back to Star Wars. No, I got hit by a truck in Chicago and I was all like I had to
I
outrun
forget
it.
what I interrupted him with. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, you almost got hit by a truck in Chicago?
Yeah, it was
What
nuts.
happened?
I was running from show to show and this truck was like turning and it had a
Did you
bed of
break the law?
cars. No?
I had a bed of cars.
And a bed of cars, so I had
He
to
didn't see you.
he just kept going, so I had to outrun both the truck and the bed of cars.
Get the hell out of here.
Terrifying.
Do you remember your first
terrifying.
thought after it happened?
But anyway, let me connect it
Was
to
that your only one, or have you had other?
that too. But that I was connecting it to your thing because I was like texting everybody, man, I dodged this truck, I dodged the cars, I feel amazing.
Yeah.
But now I remember I was just
He didn't see you at all.
No, I was just screaming at the top of my lungs, what the fuck, buddy, what the fuck? But I was still telling everybody, yeah, totally dodged that shit. But like in the moment, you're like, just a
I'd be
big baby.
sad if you got hit by a truck.
I would be too.
'Cause
Well,
he was
I would
like
probably
carrying
exist.
cars, yeah,
Yeah.
to a dealership.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe to some lot. I don't know. You never know.
That happened in Fort Greene a few months ago.
Really?
There was a woman. Why are you snickering? Are you snickering?
No.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
No,
I'm about to talk about a 7-year-old boy that was killed by a car. So
I wasn't even near the microphone.
Okay, don't.
That was me.
Please.
I went.
Okay, don't. Nobody snicker. Nobody laugh.
Now you're being like Norm right
This
now.
is why we
Now,
need a
don't laugh
showrunner.
at this part.
This is why-
Anyway, a 7-year-old boy was hit by a truck, and it wasn't a toy truck.
We need. we need an old man in here. He wasn't snickering. Shut up.
Quit laughing, you fuck.
Shut up. He wasn't snickering. Go through the bit. It's not really a bit. It's a sad story.
Yeah. Tell us a sad story.
All right. So,
Yeah.
So in Fort Greene,
Yeah.
there was a woman with her 2 kids.
Yeah.
Her 7-year-old was on a scooter.
Oof.
There's some dumb bitch driving a tow truck, like an NYPD tow truck. And she doesn't like see the kid, I guess. She's like turning and she doesn't see the kid and she runs over this 7-year-old kid. And they had to like flag her. She didn't even realize she hit the kid. She didn't even realize she hit the kid. I think she was on her phone texting, hit a child. They had to flag her down and be like, you just hit that child.
Oh God, is he okay? No, he's totally dead, right?
He's dead.
Damn.
He's dead. And it's like that story haunts me,
Yeah, dude.
Every time my kid rides his scooter,
Yeah.
I go, I'd rather you didn't
Yeah.
because you're going to die.
Yeah. I mean, it's scary shit, man. It's nuts out there, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people with pickup trucks.
There's a lot of people with pickup trucks.
And they just don't know what they're doing, man.
They don't know what they're doing. Anyway, so, but like when you were like, what the fuck? But
Like,
you
what the
had to
fuck?
out, because he was damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nuts.
And how did you say you just outran?
I just ran back towards the
street.
But I ended up just in the like.
You had the right of way. Obviously.
Doesn't gain a lot of.
Did you have the walk signal?
Yeah.
It's so funny. It doesn't matter at all. Like you'll still die.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't
No.
save your life.
No, not
I do
at all.
not want to get hit by a car.
No, it's not me neither, dude. That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we are.
Did you think that you were gonna? Because I've never really had like a near-death experience, but it's like
Yeah.
when you think you're gonna. One time I was like really high up.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Italy.
Mm.
I was walking around the rim of this cathedral, the dome, but it's like weird because you're like inside, but it's so big, and you're in this narrow like walkway,
Okay.
so you feel like you're gonna fall to your death.
Yeah.
That was like that like messed with me.
I mean, you remember it so much that like, and it's probably not like a near-death experience, but like, it's definitely like a fear. I think you were really afraid in that moment.
Yeah,
I think it teaches you stuff, man.
yeah. Like what?
I don't know.
It just teaches you that, like there's no like
Yeah.
courage in the face of death. That's like only in movies.
And to like appreciate like life and
Mhm.
stuff like that, and to not let little things bother you. Because it's like you have so many things every day that like will give you stress and anxiety, and then you have something like that, and you're like, fuck it,
Yeah,
I'm alive.
yeah.
Like my actual near death experience, I like broke my skull
Oh yeah.
on Christmas Eve
'Cause
once,
fear is such a powerful
Yeah.
emotion.
and that I like saw like people who had died and stuff like that. That shit'll fucking get you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
You broke your skull.
yeah, bro, terrifying. Just fell off a stool.
You fell off a stool and broke your skull.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Dude, terrifying. But yeah, I like saw like my
You and
dad
my
who died.
parents,
Yeah.
except they're going to be pushed by my actually autistic brother,
Oh yeah,
by my truly autistic brother.
but you're more autistic.
By sure, sure. What do I do? Get diagnosed now?
You just walk into the doctor's office. Is this the autistic guy? No, you haven't even seen me yet. Oh, autistic. He just walks and goes out and smokes a cigarette.
Hey, there's some wop in here wearing a keffiyeh and a green bandana.
Yeah. He's talking to my nurse about Qui-Gon again.
Yeah, about Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, can I just go home early? Can we just stamp the paper and go home early?
I gotta go cheat on my wife. Bye. You shouldn't do that. You're autistic.
It's not good.
I shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that.
Well, I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun too.
We're having a good old time, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I was thinking about the other day?
What's that?
The Two Girls from Two Girls, One Cup.
I never watched it, but my dad described it to me. What happens?
Let me put it on the screen.
That's how Adam got the sex talk.
Yeah, he's like, it was like right after. It's maybe a year after.
Your mom's like, Stephen, you should talk to Adam about sex. And I was like, all right, Adam. Sometimes.
He's like, oh, you seen that Two Girls, One Cup? I'm like, 9.
Your dad described it to you.
Like, oh, so these girls take a shit in an ice cream cone and they start licking it.
Yeah.
Like, ew, don't tell me these things.
I don't know what happened. I couldn't find any like reliable information.
Yeah.
Some people on Reddit or Quora, they were saying that one of the girls died from dysentery 3 days later.
No way.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
That doesn't sound.
Because I don't think it was actually. I think it was just like. There's so much conflicting information about it.
They said the same thing about Tub Girl.
That she died?
Yeah, like 3 days later.
Which one was Tub Girl?
But I think people just make that stuff up. She was probably, what's that? Diarrhea?
Yeah, she's in the tub and she squirts diarrhea and then it's like landing on her face.
No.
And just so you know, we are still going to talk about foreign policy.
We're a sex positive podcast, but no, don't. Ugh.
But I was just imagining if like the two girls from Two Girls One Cup like split up and they had a falling out.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, I hope we need you guys back together. I just can't.
We tried One Girl, Two Cups.
You guys are too good together. You got to get back together. Figure it out.
What's making you think about this, Mike?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, you know, the one girl tries to go solo. It's just not good.
It's like
They're
this
like,
podcast.
Where's Carla? Where's Carla? Yeah, so that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking about.
What's that, bro?
Was how I'm just thinking like to be a late night talk show host, to be a liberal late night talk show host.
Yeah.
I can't think of a more useless profession.
Yeah. God, that got boring so fast. I used to really like late night when I was a kid.
I know.
And now it's just like,
who did you like?
About Trump every night.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna have to be again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I feel like I really liked. Well, I fucking loved Colbert. Colbert was my favorite when he was Colbert Report.
Okay.
But now he's just like, he just cries.
He's just cries.
It's just he and Jimmy Kimmel just like, this gotta stop. Our next guest is Questlove.
But I was watching Daily Show, and I had like they had like a woman host it.
Yeah.
But she was doing this thing where she was like, this is it's all just platitudes.
Yeah.
And it's all just like we have to stop saying this isn't who we are, because this is who we are.
Shut the fuck.
I go, why are you blaming me? Why are you blaming me for this?
Hey,
this
honey,
isn't who I am.
I didn't vote at all.
I didn't vote at all.
Why are you blaming me for losing you the election?
Yeah, right. I didn't even leave my house.
Fucking yeah. No, I mean, it was cool seeing. It has been cool seeing Jon Stewart back on.
Yeah.
He's actually still got it, I think.
He's still kind of got it.
I think Johnny Stewart still got it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Conan, like, I love so fucking much.
But it's all this empty, like, and this woman didn't even crack a smile the whole segment. But she's but she was going back into like, once again, another qualified woman, and they can't they can't imagine a world outside of like their own life and their own job where like they're the qualified woman. Yeah. So they see themselves in Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris. I don't know if we're too hard on women on this show. But I mean,
if you vote for Jill Stein, you're voting for a woman.
You're voting for a woman. She wasn't even on the ballot, though.
Yeah.
Why wasn't she on the ballot?
If she's on the ballot, I vote for her. This is the first time I didn't vote.
Yeah. Nice.
But I voted for a woman technically the past 3 times.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I voted for one of them. Hillary? Yeah, I voted for Hillary.
Yeah. It just drove me insane because they do this like you're existent. What an empty, miserable existence. Yeah. To be one of these people who just gets on TV. Josh Johnson had a funny line, actually.
Of course. Josh is a fucking genius.
Yeah, he goes, this is like when, you're worried that you have herpes.
Yeah.
And then you go to the clinic and you find out that you do have herpes. So it's kind of a relief. And
That's
I said,
so funny.
Nice
dude.
job, Josh. Yeah.
He's really funny. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's sad. Yeah, it's tough to see. I think it's like Trump is just too funny on his own.
Yeah.
That like our natural instinct as comedians is to maybe like go the other way, and I think that's why the late night stuff is so like somber.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't know. He's just funny on his own. You just kind of have to not talk about him unless you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Trump did something funny. And then do that and go, that was good, and then move on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's very. I'm the only. I guess the one thing that I'm kind of worried about, if I could be selfish for a second, is that comedy was so crapola those 4 years.
Everybody says that, and no, it wasn't.
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, like, I Think You Should Leave came out. Nathan For You is still on.
I Think You Should Leave. That's right. I Think You Should Leave came out.
Yeah. It's when a lot of the podcasts that we all listen to were starting to really get good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. A lot of people talk about comedy so weird. Like, they'll be like, oh, the 90s, that was the big bust. I'm like, you mean when Chris Rock was fucking on top of the world? You mean when South Park was created? You mean when Conan was on? Like, what are you talking about? Like, comedy's gonna be there. It goes through ups and downs.
I guess I just feel like and Cumtown came out.
Cumtown came out like fucking like that's when we all kind of discovered.
All right, so I'll rephrase that then, Adam.
Yeah,
I missed the window to do something good in those 4 years. I fumbled.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
But I did. But I didn't really know much about politics at the time.
No.
I became kind of a shit lib.
Yeah.
I tweeted some kind of shit libby stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone's telling you that like this is the rise of fascism and we have to.
Yeah.
And
then they hope it's a peaceful transition into fascism. I saw like Biden like shaking his hand. I'm like, is he Hitler or is he not Hitler?
Right.
You gotta have a fucking coherent message. Like, I don't think he's Hitler. I think he's like stupid and awful.
Yeah.
But like, I don't really think he's Hitler. No.
That's such a good point that you brought up, though.
He's gonna like probably if he does.
I'm
get
like,
us
comedy's over.
Yeah. No, comedy's not over. It's gonna be.
I guess I just want to do it better this time.
Yeah, and I think people will do it better this time because they'll be like, okay, the weepiness has got to stop.
Right.
I mean, like,
because even I watched Seth Meyers talk about it.
Yeah,
and he was actually like pretty good.
Seth Meyers coined the term clapter. He's the one who came up with it. Seth Meyers has been funny. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then SNL's thing that they did, it was like, actually, it started off kind of somber, and then it actually like, was funny. So I think hopefully, people, it's not going to be so. What's the word? Panicky.
People talk about comedy so like divisively as this is bad, this is good, this is bad, this is good. I think it's because like when a joke doesn't work for you, it makes you a little frustrated. Whereas when a song doesn't work for you, it just kind of pushes you along. And so like that's why people will say SNL is so bad nowadays. But they've been saying that since like 1982.
Yeah.
Like it's still good. Most of it's still fine.
Wow. Get a load of this guy.
Most of it's still fine. Yell at me in the comments.
Most of it's still fine.
Most of it's still fine.
Look who's angling for a job.
Yes.
Look who doesn't want to do Mike Racine's podcast.
Oh my.
Look who doesn't want to work with Mike Recine. No, you're right. No, and actually they did the sketch they did with the where the guys just with the Goodwill Hunting thing they did this week.
Yeah.
Where he's just falling in barf.
Yeah, the Goodwill Hunting.
That was funny.
There was a Goodwill Hunting sketch a while back when people were also saying it was bad. When
I did
Fred
not
Armisen
love
hosted, remember
the monologue. I did not love.
Who? British?
When he was like, "Yeah, women."
Dude, that was that was sad.
Why are women still? Yeah.
Dude, well, he clearly wrote the set for Kamala winning. And then it like.
You think?
I mean, if that showed me anything,
you got to. If you're listening, you got to pick a different thing.
If that showed me, man, anything, it's just that literally every comedian will bomb occasionally.
Yeah.
No, we'll bomb. Like, it's fine. Like, Burr bombed. Everybody bombs. It's just a part of stand-up.
Everybody, yeah.
It's not really that you're good or bad.
I actually bomb sometimes, if you could believe it.
I've never seen you bomb.
Really?
I wish there was a camera, because I really just, I did a good old wink.
Yeah.
No, dude, I bum all the fucking time.
I did Brooklyn Comedy Club like on a Saturday night. It was packed. And I had a rough one, and then I did it Monday night for like 6 people, and it was great.
Oh my god, I hate when I'll bum and then the next show I'll do well. I'm like, so it was you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, I bombed at New York Comedy Club when I was hosting for the competition show that I won last year.
Mm-hmm.
That really brings you back down.
Yeah.
I'm like bombing to
no way.
nothing, and I'm just like, you guys, I won.
I won. Yeah.
What are you doing? You're bad, but like, it just happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of this.
My brain never goes to you guys are bad. I always go to I'm doing something wrong. Anyway, who cares?
Yeah.
No one wants to hear about this stuff.
Well, it means you care about it, I think. I think some people do. It's kind of a fun mythology.
Yeah. We're going to wrap this in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about, bro?
I mean, we're kind of like done.
Yeah. We're done as a country?
No, we're kind of like done the time.
Oh.
I don't need to do extra time.
All right. We can wrap if you want to. Huh? We can leave your friends behind.
No, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you any predictions for this next 4 years?
Sorry, I just see the timer and I go.
Don't acknowledge the time.
I'm not acknowledging the time. I'm just Any predictions?
Yeah. What do you think will actually honest predictions for the next? I would say year.
I'm really if I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
And I have to be optimistic.
Yeah.
Because, if I'm pessimistic around Deb, she goes. She goes, I don't know how to hear it, so I have to be optimistic. She doesn't want to hear negativity.
I had a very good conversation with a friend of mine a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "Pessimists don't get anything done."
Yeah,
and I like that. I'm a pessimist to the bone, but that's
you got to be like
a
dog a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be like the only people who've ever gotten anything done have been optimistic about the future. So
I believe it was Winston Churchill who said success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm.
Yeah.
He also said, let's starve those dirty. Yeah.
Finish it.
He said, there's nothing worse. Well, let's just Google it, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. Winston Churchill on Indians. What is Winston Churchill's most famous quote? If you are going through hell, keep going. Yeah. How did Winston Churchill feel about Indians? I hate Indians. They are a beastly people with a beastly religion.
Yeah, he's a terrible guy.
Ew.
Killed like 1 million of them, right? Didn't he starve them?
I think so. Yeah, maybe more.
Awful guy.
Why don't it's a shame that he's not around for the renaissance of comedy.
Yeah.
Because maybe that would have changed his mind.
Yeah.
You know?
Winston Churchill?
Yeah.
He would have been like,
maybe he would have been.
Aziz is very funny.
Yeah. I like this Akash Singh guy. He tells it like it is. He says the white man's not that bad.
Have you seen this?
Actually, you know what? Akash would be Winston Churchill's favorite comedian.
Yeah. We should bring back Apu.
You're right, Akash. We should bring back Apu. Apu was funny. There was nothing wrong with it. I don't know, is that how he talks? Apu was funny. There's nothing wrong with it.
Apu was hilarious.
You ever see that movie Camp Nowhere?
No, what's that one?
Great movie with Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, okay.
It's about these kids, these 4 kids that make their own camp.
Yeah.
They trick their parents into making their own camp.
Okay.
And they find this bum. Christopher Lloyd is this bum, and they're like, they blackmail him, and they're like, you're gonna pretend to be the camp counselor. It's such a good movie.
That sounds awesome.
He's amazing
he's always
in
good.
it. Dude, he's amazing in it.
Yeah.
It's one of the best comedic performances I've ever seen.
The Back to the Future guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta check that out. Camp
It
Nowhere.
is so good. Camp Nowhere.
From the
You'll love
80s.
it. 93.
93.
93. When
I was born.
You were born in 93?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah. I remember he's listed. There's a scene where they blackmail him.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're going to be the camp counselor.
Yeah.
So they go, and then they just go into the woods with this guy, with this man. And they're just at a fake camp.
That rocks.
Yeah. And then the movie has to escalate,
Yeah.
So it goes from being the 4 kids, and they do 4 different camps.
Okay.
It's like a computer camp, a fat camp, a military camp, and a drama camp.
Yeah.
So he goes into all the houses as the representative from the camp, and he's like,
Yes.
I'm from fat camp, I'm from drama camp, I'm from military camp. It's so good.
I'll check that out.
It's
that sounds
so
really
good.
funny.
Yeah. And then of course it escalates. So like a bunch of kids find out about the camp, so they all come to the camp.
Yeah.
And it's just a full on. They have all their money from their parents, and they just order a bunch of super soakers and slides and stuff.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
But then at the end of the movie, they have to do Parents' Day. Because all the parents are like, well, we sent our kid to this camp. When is the so they have to make a fake Parents' Day.
Yeah, whoa.
So they have to do 4 different.
Oh my God.
4 different parents of the 4 different camps.
I would have figured they would get found out at that point.
I don't want to spoil the movie for you.
Okay.
But, yeah, kind of. But I don't want to spoil the movie for you. But he does almost go to jail, I think.
I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but let me tell you how it ends.
Well, of course they get found out, but it's a fun journey. I forget exactly what. I'm not really spoiling anything for him because they have to.
Yeah,
it's not like they're like, oh yeah, you lied to your parents.
Yeah, the hero's journey kind of thing.
Yeah, but Andrew Keegan is in it. You know that guy?
Mm-mm.
He was in 10 Things I Hate About You. He's like he's like the bad kid that gets sent to military camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's the cool guy.
It's actually maybe a perfect movie.
Okay.
It might be a perfect movie.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, Camp Nowhere.
Camp Nowhere.
And how the hell do we get on this?
I don't know. I think this is kind of like the postscript stuff that might be scrapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have any questions for you?
No, I don't think so.
Let me hear you. Oh, we were talking about stuff. Give me some of your predictions. Give me some of your hopes, your whatever.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I really have no idea where we go from here. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I don't think we're all gonna die.
I hope we build some real power.
I doubt that, but it would be nice.
But I have to be optimistic about that.
You're absolutely right. We have to be optimistic.
I don't want my son to burn to death.
That is,
you know drown.
What? You're right. That's a reason to be optimistic. I like that.
Yeah.
I think.
So have some kids.
I hope we build a better future.
If you're sad, start nutting in women.
Start nutting in women.
That's how you beat your depression. That's how you beat depression. Start coming in people. Adam, where can we find your stuff?
Oh, I'm on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff.
Nice.
No, nothing really plugged.
Follow Adam. Please follow Adam on Instagram. He's one of the funniest people.
Come
He's one of the funniest people in the world. One of the funniest people in the city. You're an extremely talented guy. If you had to buy stock if you had to invest in a comedian, I think this is the guy that you want to invest in. This is the guy you want to hitch your wagon to right now. Buy some Adam Gilbert stock.
And short it.
What's your Venmo? Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Right. What's your Venmo?
My Venmo?
I mean, it's up to you. I'm going to plug mine, Michael-Recine-2. So if you want to send me something, the show's transitioning, I will share it with Johnny. Make sure the transaction is Mike and Johnny. Just because we got stuff to pay for now. We got to buy these flags. We're gonna do a different flag every week. We gotta buy cost. I mean, it's like I'm steering the ship myself now, so I got to get wigs. I got to get all kinds of hats.
Steering the ship myself now.
Sombreros.
So it's all a ploy to pay for Mike's wigs.
Costumes. Yeah, I do need wigs.
Yeah.
And patreon.com/outforsmokes. Please support the show on Patreon. We got bonus content over there. You get a free episode every week. Like I said, patreon.com/outforsmokes. Want to thank our guests for coming in. That was a blast. Thanks for being here.
Thanks so much.
Thank you to Johnny. Shout out to Johnny.
Appreciate you, Johnny.
Yeah, that's it. We'll see you either Sunday or next week. Bye-bye.